Welcome back to EBT Performance Pakenham, the home of Squid Speed Shop. Today, I've got a very important one for yous, which is how much power does a Stage 1 Gen 2 Tourer make after you dyno tune it to perfection? Now, this is super important for all of you guys that have gone out and bought your dream bike, like this 2025 Street Glide. Damn, it is a beautiful bike. And you're wondering, after you've spent a ton of money on the bike, is it worth putting an exhaust on it, a nice air cleaner, and getting it tuned? And there's a couple ways you can go about thinking about it. One is the things you notice as a rider, and that is, well, one, you got to get it sounding right. They're pretty quiet, out of the gate, stock exhaust, so a nice set of slip-ons, a good header, gets that thing sounding a hell of a lot better, because we all want to stick that sewing machine in the bin. The other part you notice as a rider is you get to use all of your rev range, your throttle response is way crisper, and your speed limiter doesn't stop you having a bit of fun. All super important reasons why the average punter should get their bike dyno tuned. But coming from the side of a Master Tech, it's all about getting the fuel spark optimized for your engine, making sure that the map sensor is reading accordingly, and the bike is doing exactly what it should for its modifications. And so hopefully this will be a great eye-opener for yous. Should you go Stage 1 on your brand new bike? The simple answer is yes. Yes, you should. With this bike here, we have fitted a Fuel Moto header pipe, which allows you to retain your stock heat shields, so the bike still looks relatively tame, but it does away with the cat and flows amazingly. It also has a set of Chromework slip-ons that work fantastic with this header. And we've got a high-flow Screaming Eagle air filter on it. And then I'm going to do my magic with the PowerVision 3, which we're able to unlock the ECU, and I'm able to adjust all the parameters I want to get this thing on song. So, let's do some runs. Let's get it dialed and see how much power it makes on my dyno. Alright guys, I'm interrupting this week's episode. It's an ad. I've got to promote myself, don't I? But we'll get back to it in a minute. Come on down. Get yourself some merch. It's available in store. If you're overseas, shoot me an email at info@ebtpakenham.com.au. We'll be able to sort something out. I've got both of the t-shirts back in stock. The beanies, the crew necks are on their way. And there's a couple other secret things in the pipeline, going to be ready for summer. You're not going to want to miss them. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share it with your buddies. It only takes you a second and it helps me out tremendously. I really appreciate all you guys watching. So let's get back to cranking out another high horsepower build. Let's get to it. Okay, so I've just spent a bunch of time installing the DynoJet PowerVision 3 onto this motorcycle, which isn't as straightforward as it used to be. I've then done a first lot of runs to record the data to see just where we are at with our beautiful Fuel Moto header, our slip-ons, and our high-flow air filter. So this is how much power it's making. We've got 102 horsepower and 129 foot-pound, which, to be fair, isn't that bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Or am I? No, definitely not. We've got to get those numbers way up, and we'll see just what I can do, because at the minute the air fuel and the spark just isn't right. So let's get to doing the runs. Let's get analysing the data, and let's make those adjustments. Let's see how much power we can get out of this Stage 1 Gen 2 engine. Alrighty, the runs are complete. I've gotten through all of my data analysis, fine-tuning that fuel, the spark, setting up the traction control tables, getting the throttle response exactly where I want it to be, and here it is. Let's have a look at how much power we've picked up. There it is, 113 horsepower, knocking on 114 horsepower and 135 foot-pound of torque. And you can see it's a ton of torque out the gate. And because it's the stock cam, it starts to run out at about 4,500 RPM and starts to die off. And that's why our horsepower isn't as high as it could be. But this is a perfect little combination right here. That there is a ton of torque, an absolute ton. And it is a ton of bang for your buck. Stage 1 on these Gen 2 motors is crazy good. All you got to do is pick a nice header, some slip-ons, get a good air cleaner, and then have somebody who knows what they're doing dial it in. It'll be a ton of overtaking power. The throttle response is super crisp and it rips. And so for not a lot of money, relative, I mean Harley tax, it's there. Everything's expensive, but you're getting a lot for it. To reiterate, you're getting a stack more power, you're getting your limiters taken off, your throttle response is getting crisper, and you're getting the sound you want from your bike. And all of that should make you smile as much as I do, that is for sure. And if you go this far with your bike, just know it's set up then for a beautiful cam package. All we have to do is put any of the fantastic aftermarket cams in, and we can boost these numbers up to around 140 horsepower for a Stage 2, but you don't waste your beautiful exhaust and your air cleaner or your tune license. So I couldn't recommend it more for all of you guys that are just buying your new bikes now. Put the Stage 1 on it and get it tuned properly. And it might surprise you. It might be enough power for you. But if you've liked what you've seen, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Share it with your buddies. Get into that comment section. Let me know all about it, what you want to see more of, what you don't like seeing. I love the back and forth. And feel free to come into the store and grab yourself some merch. I've just had a massive shipment and restock. So we've got the crew necks, we've got the beanies, we've got the t-shirts, and we've got the amazing fist handwear gloves, all available in store. So make sure you come in and show your support, and feel free to head over to the social media pages. It's EBT Pakenham on Facebook and on Instagram. And until next week, hooroo.